Alright everyone, these are some of the books I used for this video in my continuing studies of that ancient Saturnian alignment during the Golden Age. That divine council. Even in the Sumerian tablets, the assembly of the gods is a central theme. Red Mars in the center, followed by Venus, the Queen of Heaven, followed by that black sun, Saturn, the Most High. And these are all snapshots. In the Old Testament, we are told God has taken his place in the assembly of El. In the midst of the gods, he holds judgment. And there was judgment, aka Ragnarok. The home of El, the creator of all, is a mountain from whose base issue the two rivers that are the source of all fresh water in the world. And these are surely those same two cosmic rivers that Thor must wade through to get to the divine council. Because that bridge of the gods is ablaze with flames, and hot are the holy waters. As we have seen, El lived on a mountain, the cosmic mountain that was the source of all fresh water and the seat of the divine assembly. With those two cosmic rivers. Contrast this with Egyptian Horus, who some believe is ancient Mars, and his mountain, or water mountain, which was later ascribed to Osiris, the great water god, the Mount of the North, surrounded by celestial waters. In Ugaritic texts, Baal's home is on Mount Zaphon, a high peak in the north, wide and broad. This was that Axis Mundi that later manifested the Tree of Life and our plasmatic Squatter Man. Just as elements of the cults of El and Baal blended in the worship of Yahweh, so too Zion and Sinai became confused. Out of Zion, perfect in beauty, God shines forth. Before him is a consuming fire, around him a storm rages. And as Zion assumed the characteristics of the storm god's home, it inevitably became identified with it. His holy mountain, beautiful in elevation, is the joy of the whole earth. In Old Norse, Yggdrasil is the tree of life, the place where the gods hold their daily council. Ygg is another name for Odin, and Yggdrasil literally means Odin's mount. Sometimes called the Post of Mimir. As the Axis Mundi, it was considered to be at the geographical center. And when that tree trembles, it signals the arrival of Ragnarok, the destruction of the universe. Now, the winding horn is a name given to the shape, thought to be a combination of the man rune and the Ida rune, and it is a sign of the tree of life. And that combination gives us the plasmatic Squatterman torus field. With its 3 roots. Dr. Anthony Peratt is a leading plasma physicist. More than 99% of the universe is believed to consist of plasma. Dr. Peratt was instantly struck by the striking similarities of these stickmen, caterpillars, ladders, spirals, and concentrics. They correspond to these well-known plasma configurations he has been observing in space and in the laboratory for decades. According to the report, no less than 84 different matching morphologies were identified, and some 40% of petroglyph types could be accounted for. And this is our Squatterman beneath the assembly of the gods. And these are those 2 pesky dots. This was the pattern that was shown to Moses on the mountain. But it was no earthly mountain. It was the cosmic mountain. That ancient torus field that came out of the mountain. And the survivors were obsessed with it. And these plasmatic formations form the basis and the foundation for these ancient Icelandic magical rune staves. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.